This exercise is for the muscles of the upper back in between your shoulder blades. Lie over the top of the exercise ball with your feet on the floor. Hold some small weights in your arms, and the action is to lift the weights upwards and outwards away from your body with a fairly straight arm, not a locked elbow. So lift the weights upwards and outwards away from your body. Lower down, and upwards and outwards, and down. Good. This exercise is for the muscles that run all the way down your back. It's a great exercise for these big, long muscles. Lie on your stomach over the ball, and the action is to lift one arm straight up off the floor and the opposite leg at the same time. So opposite arm and leg up off the floor, hold, lower down, then the other arm and opposite leg, hold, and lower down. So one repetition is one arm, one leg, then the other arm, the other leg. This exercise is called a push-off, and it's a great exercise for shoulder strengthening. Lie over the ball with your feet on the ground. Get your arms up in the ready position. And the action is to spring forward off your feet and land on your arms. So push forward off your feet, land on your arms, and then push back. Push forward off your feet, land on your arms, and push back again. This exercise is for the tops and the backs of your shoulders, as well as for your upper back. Lie on your stomach over the ball with your feet on the floor. Have two small dumbbells in your hands, and the action is to lift the weights straight up in front of you with a fairly straight arm. So lift the weights straight up in front of you, hold, and down. Straight up, hold, and down. Okay. This exercise is called a knee fold up. It's sort of a harder version of the plank exercise, and it can be quite difficult to do. Position yourself on your stomach with the ball under your knees and shins. Get your balance, and then the idea is to bend your knees up and pull the ball up towards your chest. So bend and pull, and then go back. Bend and pull, and then go back. Great, perfect. This exercise is for the muscles of your buttocks. Position yourself on the floor on your back with your feet up on the ball and your arms are flat on the ground. The action is just to lift your bottom up off the floor so your body becomes a straight line. So lift up, hold, and down. And it is hard to balance with your feet on the ball. Lift up, hold, and down. Great. This is a classic abdominal strengthening exercise. It's a crunch or curl up that we often do on the mats. This just adds an element of balancing on the ball. So position yourself on your back on the ball with your feet flat on the floor and your knees are about a 90-degree bend. It's sort of a tabletop position. Arms behind your head or folded across your chest, and just crunch up to do the start of a sit-up. Nice and slow, hold at the top, good, and down. And make sure that you don't curl your chin. Your ear should always stay in line with your shoulder. So curl up and then down. Perfect. This is an interesting exercise called an arm swing roll. It requires a lot of balance and coordination, but it's great core strengthening. Position yourself in that tabletop or bridge position on your back on the ball with your feet flat on the ground. Clasp your hands together with straight arms up above your chest. And the action is to swing your arms all the way one direction and roll onto your shoulder, balancing on the ball. And then come back to the middle and swing the other way. And come back to the middle.